Doesn't matter how tall you are, it's how high you can jump, right?
Welcome back, Auburn Tiger fans. Today I had the pleasure of talking with a few of our players about a youth football camp they're running. I asked them a few questions about NIL, as well as what they think about Texas and Oklahoma coming to the SEC. And finally, I asked them what they're the most excited about with this upcoming football season. Let's get right into it. All right, this morning I've got TJ Finley with me, and I want to ask him a few questions about Auburn football. And first I want to ask about this camp. So TJ, can you tell me a little bit about this camp, why you got involved, and what people can expect who are attending?
Yeah, this camp is just about having fun. It's about getting out in the community as Auburn football players and showing the fans that we care for, you know, the children that support us off the field and things like that. So in order for them to support us, we have to, you know, be reachable. You know, we had a real life Wednesday a couple weeks ago, and one main message that I got from a guy that came and spoke was be available. And we're just out here being available for the kids out in the Alabama area, all over Birmingham, you know, and things like that. So it's just out here, you know, to compete and have fun and get to know some guys, and they get to see our faces up close and in person, and not have helmets on.
So the whole reason all this is possible is because of the new name, image, and likeness rules that recently passed. So can you tell us a little about your experience navigating those waters, and if there's any concern with that becoming a distraction during football season?
Yeah, the new NIL rule has been a blessing for a lot of athletes, and you know, it's easier for me having, you know, being the position I play and things like that. So I've gotten a ton of deals and things like that I've heard about and things like that. But I'm letting my parents navigate that part of it, so I can focus on the football side of it. So my parents run my social media. My parents have access to all my bank accounts and things like that, so they make sure nothing is being transferred that's not supposed to be there and things like that. So it's been easier having people in my corner to give that information to and trust them to do the best with it. But as far as it being a distraction, you know, like I said, with them being in my corner, I'm 100% focused on the football side of it and making sure we have a winning season this year.
Awesome. And then finally, what are you most excited about with this upcoming season?
Yeah, I'm just excited to get in front of fans. You know, last year I started 5 or 6 games or whatever, and you know, I just didn't fully see the full atmosphere of 100% capacity in any stadium. I'm just ready to get out in front of some fans and play the game of football and have fun.
Thank you very much for talking with
Yes,
me,
sir.
TJ Finley. I'm here with Smoke Monday from the Auburn Tigers, and he's going to answer a few questions for me today. So, Smoke, first, can you tell us a little about this camp you've gotten involved with and what people should know about it?
I mean, the camp is really simple. We doing it just for the kids. I mean, the kids come to support us during the season. They don't really get to like interact with us really because it was COVID going on. So we just came together, decided to do a little camp, just get back to the kids that always wanted to meet us, always wanted to learn from us, and I feel like that was a great thing for us to do, and I love it.
We know there's been a lot of changes with the new coaching staff, and one thing we've heard about is the new weight training program. Can you tell us a little bit about how that's changed and what you thought about the weight training this spring and summer?
One thing I can say is a little more intense than the last strength staff. I feel like they're a little more focused on like developing the O-line, the D-line. I feel like they've been doing a really great job with that. And one thing I can say that's different, we all position groups basically got a different strength coach working with us. So it's basically like we're not doing the same exact thing. We're doing different things every day. And I feel like it juiced up the energy within our program. And I feel like it's been going well so far.
And the whole reason this camp is possible is because of the new NIL rules. So can you tell us a little about your experience with the NIL and the pros and cons you've seen with it?
I mean, one thing I can say, I ain't been really too much focused on it because I know like the season coming up, and I'm not really too big on distractions during the season. So I ain't really been focused on it that much. That's one thing I can say. The con is just basically all these people hitting you up when you're trying to focus on one thing, and like that's football. So it's kind of hard to focus on football when you're getting all these outsiders trying to contact you about deals, doing this and that. Pros, I mean, pros is pros. I mean, a lot of guys can make a lot of money off their names now. A lot of different things they can do just to basically promote themselves, market themselves a little bit better, and that's what a lot of guys on our team been doing. Really, I feel like we got a lot of guys that got a couple good deals to start with. But the main thing is just really don't really focus on the NIL. Just really focus on football, and everything else will come.
And finally, can you tell us what you're looking forward to the most about this upcoming football season at Auburn?
What I'm looking forward to most is the fans, man. Back like 2018 when I came in, man, it was lit. I mean, all the fans was there. Then we had this COVID year, and it was like, dang, can't wait to see the fans again, because the fans basically is a different energy, a different atmosphere on the field. Like, you hear fans, you want to turn up even more. So that's really the main thing I'm really just focused on, really just ready to see the fans, ready to just have fun with them.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
No problem.
All right, I've got Shaun Shivers with me here from Auburn football. And yeah. Shaun, tell me a little bit about this camp, what it's about, and what people should know about it.
But this camp is for the kids, you know, to come out and have fun, and then, you know, for opportunity to us to get back, you know, just because, you know, the kids, they all see us on the football field, but you never see us really off the football field. I think this is good. It's good for us to interact with the kids off the field, because, you know, they don't really see us. They only see us when we're on the field and just playing. But I think it's really gonna be real good, you know, real good opportunity in the spring for the kids just to get to meet us, you know, just to have fun with the kids. Show the kids, you know, it's more than football, you know, there's more, you know, it's about life and stuff like that.
All right, so the whole reason this camp is possible is because of the new NIL rules. So can you tell us a little bit about your experience with the NIL and any positives or negatives you've seen with that?
Well, you know, it's a lot of positives with the NIL, because, you know, it's different things that you can do now. You know, you're open more, you know, open more freely, but, you know, you still have to, you know, push you through compliance first before you do anything. So also I want to say that I don't think it's really no negatives to it. You know, you got to know how to go about it. You know, just you know, be smart with it. Don't try to do too much, because, you know, we still gotta have a whole season. So don't try to get involved in too much stuff.
We recently had some big news about Texas and Oklahoma joining the SEC. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I'm just ready for them to come over, but I thought it was gonna be like, I thought they were saying they was coming over now, but they talking about 2025. So I'm like, oh, it don't affect me anyway. I wanted to play them, you know, shoot, come on SEC. So, you know, that's gonna be real big though. The more teams, gonna be more competition now, you know, for the other school down the street too. For them, you know, get some more competition. You know, they got a kind of easy schedule than everybody else. So I think they need to beef up the schedule a little bit more.
And last question, can you tell us what you're the most excited about with this upcoming football season?
Well, I'm just ready to, you know, go out and just to compete, you know, just to play under Coach Harsh. You know, Coach Harsh is really good dude, you know, hell of a coach. You know, we always respect him real well. You know, he like Coach Harsh, he the man. Like he really come to change the program around. I just can't wait to play under him.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Shaun.
Sir.
With Barton Lester from Princeps LLC. And Bart, can you tell us a little bit about this camp and what people should know about it and why you started it?
Yeah, so we really started with the NIL stuff coming out. We just wanted, you know, to really just kind of brand the guys who are some bigger names at Auburn who also want to get out and help some kids out, make a little money on the side. So, you know, it's not really about the money for us. We want to give back, you know, and show these kids kind of a sneak peek of what we do in college, and kind of, you know, what a lot of guys taught us growing up that, you know, we want to, you know, share to the next generation. So, so far it's been awesome. We just got done with some agility drills, about to do some position-specific stuff, and just try to give some kids some knowledge and hope they have a great time in the process. So, yeah, that's kind of the main idea.
And what future plans do you have for this camp or things like this?
Yeah, so we got a lot. We're going to sit down and talk after this, because it's the last one of the summer, right before we're about to start fall camp with all the guys here today. So we're going to sit down, kind of look over, you know, what we did wrong, what we did right, just kind of try to go in the, you know, more right direction, obviously. But yeah, we're going to try to expand it more. obviously the marketing side's been pretty hard, so we're going to try to figure that out a little better. But yeah, we want to do kind of an Iron Bowl camp next year, get some Alabama guys, Auburn guys, probably bring it back up here to Mountain Brook or Birmingham area. We did one in Montgomery last week that went really well. The people liked it a lot. So yeah, we want to kind of just grow it into something that every kid wants to go to and can learn and also have a great time. And so yeah, that's kind of the direction we're going in. We might go into basketball too, get some of the guys from Auburn and some other schools to who want us to put on a camp for them, and but they just show up. We do all the other work and help them benefit and also give back a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of the plan at the moment.
Thank you so much for talking with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed these player interviews. Thank you again for watching, and be sure to check out Princeps LLC. I'm going to put a link in the description below. We do not have any kind of partnership, but I did just appreciate going out there, seeing what they're doing, so I did want to share what they're all about. So I'll put a link to that in the description below, as well as some links to some stuff that Smoke and Shaun Shivers are doing. Once again, we have no kind of partnership, but it's just something I wanted to do on my own. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.